Hello there Carpologists, I'm Dan and today I'm going to be showing you the new low profile frame X1 Bivy from Prologic. So this is Prologic's latest version of the frame X1 Bivy. It's a slightly smaller, slightly lighter version of the original model. To set the Bivy up it's really simple, just roll it out on the ground, unfold it all and start shipping the sections together. Then just insert the very bottom of the poles into the little metal locating rings found at the bottom of the Bivy. Once you've got the poles all pushed together and you've got the far end of the poles pushed into the little metal rings, the locating rings on the bottom of the material, you'll find that the Bivy will hold itself up. I'm not using a tension strap, I'm not using a ground sheet, and you know, the Bivy's sitting here absolutely fine. It's got a couple of pegs in the back, a couple in the front, and it's as sturdy as it could possibly be. The Bivy does also come with a couple of tension bars. There's two of those, the longer one of which goes on the rear of the Bivy. Again, it clips onto the rear rib and it's got a little point. You thread it down through a material loop on the back of the Bivy and into a metal locating ring at the base. You then place the shorter of the two tension bars onto the Bivy by sliding it through the material loop on top, clip it onto the front rib and clip it onto the rear rib, pull it nice and tight and clamp it down. There's various different ways you can have the front of the Bivy set up. Today I've got it completely open, I've got the front zipped off and out the way because it's lovely conditions, it's 15 degrees, there's a slight southwesterly breeze blowing in my face and why would I want to be shut away from that? So yeah, basically I've got it fully open at the minute, loads of space. It does come with a full infill panel which you zip in place and then basically on there the door zips down from the top so you can have it just a couple of feet if there is a driving wind or strong rain. You can have it zip down from the top, so you've got letterbox style, so you're just looking out and nothing will come in, no wind or rain. Or you can zip the door all the way down, roll it up, clip it at the bottom with the little elasticated toggles that are on there. So that's out the way, which is how I had it last night. So yeah, it's a really good bit of kit. Once the front's on, it's nice and cozy. It's really, you know, I'm a very light sleeper. If the geese are making loads of noise or there's any sort of background noise at all, like wind and rain, it does keep me up. But yeah, with that front on last night, I felt quite cozy and I slept pretty well. So yeah, very impressed with that. And there's another option for the door, which is a mosquito panel. Basically, if you just unzip and roll down the outer skin of the door, it'll reveal a mozzie mesh panel behind there, which is obviously double handy for those summer months where the mosquitoes are an absolute nightmare. So the Bivy's not going to appeal to everyone, but if you're like me and you like fishing as lightweight as possible and you fish, say, quick overnighters or anything up to sort of 2 or 3 day sessions, there is plenty of room. I've got a 45 litre rucksack sitting at the front, I've got my cool bag at there, I've got my stove and kettle by my feet, I've got a massive camera bag at the back of the Bivy, and I've got an extra carrier bag full of food, again tucked down the back there behind the bed, just out the way of the sun so it's in the shade. You know, for someone like me, why do I need 6 foot of room at the front of the bed chair? What for? What am I putting there? It's just wasted space. So for me, I like that snug, compact sort of feel, and yeah, I was really impressed with it so far. Moving on round to the rear of the Bivy, you'll find a mosquito window. Basically, you unzip and roll down the outer skin of the Bivy, and that will again reveal a mosquito window inside. It serves a couple of purposes. Firstly is the temperature. Basically on those baking hot summer days, that little bit of airflow moving through the Bivy will help drastically with temperatures, and it will make you feel a lot more comfortable and probably make you fish a lot more efficiently. Another benefit of having the mosquito window on the back, which I can think of would come in handy for me, is for security reasons. You know, I've fished park lakes in London and Essex where it's ideal or very handy if you can keep an eye out looking down a footpath behind you or onto a, you know, maybe onto another lake that's sitting behind you. If you're fishing one particular water or out on a spit where you've got waters both sides of you, you know, you can lay down in bed, look out the front of the Bivy into the main body of water, and you can keep an eye on a little bay behind you or something like that. It's just a really handy addition to the Bivy, and I think it will benefit a lot of different people in a lot of different ways. There are a couple of optional extras available for the Bivy, one of those of which is a full-size mosquito infill panel. That's one for you guys who get pestered badly by the mozzies, yet you still want to be able to see as much as possible with no restriction on view. Definitely one to consider. So a couple of key features that really stand out to me personally. First up is the finish. It's a really nice olive green colour. It's got a nice matte finish to it. It's not shiny or reflective or too pale. All the fixtures and fittings are either green or black. Pegging point, zips, velcros, everything is subtle. It's got a really handy pocket at the back here behind the bed chair. hold your receiver, your phone, keys, whatever you want in there. It folds away really small, it's nice and compact, it weighs next to nothing at all. You can put it on the barra and you don't even know it's there. It goes up in seconds, it's really sturdy, it looks really good, it's really reliable, it's definitely not going to let you down, and it's available for just $199.99. For more information, please do visit the Prologic website. Thanks for watching, I'll see you again soon.